Hey Luis, hello.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
Can you share with me something special about Korea, really curious / weird that you have seen? Of course. I can show you not only one but 5 different things that shocked me while living here in Korea. Things that are probably weird and odd to me being from another country. Hi everyone, this is Luis. Welcome to my channel, and as I told you before, today I'm going to show you 5 different things, weird and shocking, here in Korea. Things that you won't see on TV. Maybe on TV you see that Koreans sleep on the floor, remove their shoes when they enter a house, they eat a lot of rice. No, I'm talking about 5 things that are really weird, but also kind of underground. Stay with me, let's begin. The number 1 of this list is for Yakult. And maybe you can tell me that why is Yakult something impressive or something weird or curious? Well, the thing is that here in Korea, the Yakult is delivered house by house by old ladies. That here these ladies are called ayumas. You can see them in the street, like delivering the Yakult in those carts. Those carts are actually electric, and yeah, it's really interesting how they do their job. I mean, you can see these ladies crossing the streets, and maybe you're wondering how they know exactly where to deliver the products. Well, there is a special bag hanging outside the apartments that shows us that the person inside wants to receive these Yakults. For me, it really called my attention how these ayumas do this kind of work. Number 2 is the love for trees and gardens in general. Something that really impressed me is how they take care of their tree. You can see here this tree is completely covered with something that looks like hay to cover this tree from the cold. But in general, Koreans tend to take care really intensely of their trees and vegetation. You can see that even they cover them with these kinds of things. You can see that the trees are supported by these 3 or sometimes 4 poles tied around the tree to make sure it grows straight. And that fascinated me. I mean, this fascinated me, the effort Koreans put in making these trees grow really straight. You can also see how the Koreans set up some structures like this on the trees. I don't know, maybe these trees are a little bit more difficult to maintain. Well, let's continue with number 3. Number 3, it's about how Koreans dress, because it really impressed me that Koreans in general dress very well. You could say that they have a good sense of the style, and you can see that even old people, they dress very well. They use brand names. You can see them in the streets wearing expensive brands and everything. Also the kids and adolescents, they when they are going to school, they use nice backpacks, and you can see them wearing like new clothes. I mean, they in general they dress very well, and for me that was impressive, because here in Korea, if you don't dress let's say fashionable, you would call the attention of the people. For example, in the subway, people are all dressing like colors like black, gray, and white. You don't see people like wearing, I don't know, flashy colors or things that are not stylish. I gotta say that they use a lot of flip-flops. You can see people wearing flip-flops. Even the waiters in the in the restaurant. But in general, they dress very well. Number 4, it's that is also very impressive to me, is how much the Koreans smoke. It's really impressive. You see them in outside buildings. You see them smoking anywhere. I mean, mostly outside some buildings. They have some break areas where they can spend some time outside of work, and you can see these places are full of people smoking. It is something that really calls my attention. The amount of people that smokes here in Korea, it's a lot. Yeah, but really, they really smoke a lot. But there are the others. I mean, other groups that don't smoke that much. They just hang around drinking coffee, probably. A lot of people smoking here. It's like a really bad habit, but I don't know if it's because of the cold, but people really does it a lot here. I'm going to give number 5 to the extreme security that there is here in South Korea, and the extreme security that South Koreans consider for the city. You can see that everywhere in Seoul, at least, is covered with security cameras, CCTV, emergency buttons, and yeah, even in parks and road markets, there are a lot of cameras. Well, for me, it really called my attention, because coming from a country that has insecurity problems, well, it caught my attention.
쓰레기 무단투기 단속 촬영 중입니다. 적발 시 100만 원 이하의 과태료가 부과되오니 쓰레기를 무단 투기하지 맙시다.
Well, what you have just seen is a set of cameras, and that tells you that you should not deposit trash in that place, that it's illegal. But I've seen that some people do it on certain days. It has to be on certain days. But what I wanted to show you is that the equipment, the camera equipment in the place, well, it's also really intense. Also, most of the apartments here in Korea have this kind of lock in which you can dial your your password and you can access the house. And they also have security cameras so you can see who's at the door. You can even see these kinds of emergency buttons, or different kinds of emergency buttons in different places of the city. As you can see, it's not just any kind of CCTV, but it's sophisticated CCTV equipment. Maybe that's the reason why Koreans leave their things like bags and bicycles. Most of the things are delivered by postmail. They just leave the product at the door and they leave, and you don't have to worry that a person is going to take it. First of all, because of the culture that there is here in Korea, and also because of the CCTV systems. They help keep things in order. Very well, thank you very much for making it to the end of the video. I hope you liked it. And what's that? You want more? You want more? All right. Well, let's consider this a reward for staying to the end of the video. I'm going to give you one more thing, a bonus. Here is the bonus of this video, and it's this thing. Maybe you are wondering what this is. Well, it's simply a sponge that protects the doors of the cars. I'm sure you have seen this before, and it's nothing impressive, or it is nothing out of this world. But why is this really funny to me or curious? Well, it's because the obsession of Koreans for protecting the doors of their cars. You can see these things on most every car. I imagine they buy the cars and they just never remove them. They leave them there. And something that is also curious is that if for some reason they lose them, they buy new ones. You can buy them here. They have different shapes and figures. And yeah, people use them a lot. And for me, that was pretty curious. I don't know if it was curious for you, but yeah, these things are the bonus of this video. Well, these were the things that I found curious and weird about living here in Seoul, Korea. Maybe for you they are not that weird, but consider that I come from Mexico, and some things are not very common in that country. Maybe in your country things are commonplace. I will make more videos like this. If you like it, give it a like. If you know any other weird thing, if you have been to Korea, leave it in the comments. If you really like this video, share it with your friends. And if you want to see more videos of me hanging out here in Seoul, Korea, well, subscribe to my channel. I will try to upload as much videos as I can. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.